Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Cheese Alex here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we gone through Route 34 and got in here to Goldenrod City, the largest city in Johto. Well, actually being the largest city, it actually has quite a few things that we can go ahead and do here. First off, I'm gonna go all the way down here to the east side of town and actually head down here. There's a sign, well, there's a building that seems a bit out of the way and it says, "The world is a psychopath, bike shop." Well, apparently the owner from the bike shop in Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, Yellow, Fire Red, and Leaf Green apparently moved here in between generations. And he said, "I moved here, but I can't sell my bicycles." Why is that? Well, maybe because you set the price to 1 million Pokédollars for a bike. Could you ride a bicycle and adventure and advertise for me? Sure, anything for a bike. Anything to move faster. Really? Great. Give me your name and phone number. I'll loan you a bicycle. So we got a bicycle. And also gave him his phone number. My bicycles are first rate, can ride them anywhere. Oh, that's great. So now we can finally ride a bicycle and go wherever we freaking please. So let's go into key items. Use the bicycle and we can move slightly faster. It's like holding down B and generation 3 and up. And we also got jazzy music. Unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and launch, that way I can get the proper music. Also around here is the department store, which actually sells quite a variety of items. Let's see, there's a sign right here. First floor service counter, second floor trader's market, third floor battle collection, and fourth floor medicine box, fifth floor TM corner, and sixth floor Tranquil Square, rooftop is lookout. So basically here you can go ahead and buy, what can we buy? We can go ahead and buy typical things like potions, etc. So basically just like anything you can buy at the Pokemon Mart, including Pokeballs as well. Go up to the next floor and you can go ahead and buy what else but X items. Which, like me, I don't use because it's only one use and it only works in battle, so I find them kind of useless. It doesn't even boost your EV stats. Down here you can go, well up here you can go ahead and buy some other stuff that actually does increase your EV stats. But increasing my EV stats I find kind of cheap. Well, obviously it's not cheap with prices like this. Here you can go ahead and buy your TMs, which I don't usually use because I'd rather have my Pokemon level up. Learn their moves that way, or if necessary use a nature move. There seems to be nothing here but some vending machines. These look like vending machines. And the rooftop square, which, like the guy says, they do sell a few items up here. But anyways, nothing particularly that I want to buy at this point, so we're gonna go all the way down. Why didn't I just use the elevator? And hello, Bugcatcher Wade! Are you awake? Yes, I'm awake. I'm recording, in fact. I found all kinds of berries. If you want, oh, actually something useful. Too bad 31 is kind of far away from here. Okay, and also there's actually still some more stuff that we can go ahead and check out. Like right here we got your playground, Goldenrod City Game Corner. Not a playground for adults, but a playground in general. And this one is not run by Ruggles, but sure enough it's the same things. Slot machines, gambling, As if the stock market wasn't gambling enough, I would rather invest in the stock market. Because there's risk, but there's less risk. Why am I talking about the stock market? Why am I using Hamlet references in my video description? I'll tell you why, because I'm a nerd! Let's see, there's also a name reader around here. Let's try to go ahead and find him. Oh, whatever, he should be somewhere. Actually, isn't this his house right here? Oh, it's the underground entrance. Oh yes, there is an underground and there's a bunch of trainers there, and it does come into the story later, but not quite yet. Up here you've got a railroad. Of course we can't do anything about this. Also interesting, according to the beta images, which I guess I'll show on screen right here, this building was not in the way, nor the Scrabble spot, so supposedly you can actually go all the way up to Johto on this railroad tracks, and in Heart Gold Soul Silver you can actually see the railroad tracks in other parts of the game, actually. Do I even have the town map? It's not that I didn't, and no I do not, because I got rid of it. Because I thought it was useless, because I know Johto very well, which I don't, because I only played Heart Gold, which I never actually completed, because I thought it was too tough. Yes, a Pokemon game that I actually found too tough. So this is a radio tower. What do you want? You best scram! What are you, Silver? But yeah, this is the radio tower, basically the symbol of Goldenrod. Well, the biggest landmark. But welcome! You can also pick up lottery numbers. Yes, looking numbers show. Basically, if the ID number actually measures the draw measures that of your Pokemon, you get to win. Unfortunately, I haven't traded any of my Pokemon, so I'll automatically fail. Nope. You're gonna have to do a lot of trading and a lot of luck. And you can only do it once a day too, so yeah. Answer 5 questions correctly to win a radio card. Well, I want a radio card. So let's go ahead. Would you like to take a quiz? Of course. Question 1. Is there a Pokemon that appears only in the morning? Yes. Question 2. Is this statement correct? You can't buy a berry at the mart. Well, the answer is yes. Bullseye. Question 3. HM01 contains the move Flash. Actually, no, that's actually cut. Is Falcom the Violet City Gym Leader uses Fairy Pokemon? That is correct. Right, again, here's the final question. Do Goldenrod Game Corner slots have Charmander on its reels? I do not know, so I'll just say no. Yay! And we got our radio card. Actually, fun fact. Go back to the ruins of the elf and use that radio card and you'll get some pretty strange noises similar to the noise you hear on the title screen, you know, that ping noise. But yeah, and also then you can also get various news about the region, like certain events such as Pokemon migrations, where at certain times you get tons of Pokemon in a certain area. At least, does that happen in second generation? I have a feeling that it doesn't, but oh well. And there we actually have our gym, which is our next destination, and there's the Name Ritter's house, right there. And what about this house? Underground entrance, so basically it just goes under the railroad tracks. The underground, like I said before, just contains trainers. There is the north entrance, which will continue on to Route 35, but I do not want to go on to Route 35 just yet. What else? Like I said, there's the magnet train, but we cannot use that. And, oh, one more place that I want to check out, and that would be it. Move out of the way. This flower shop, I think. Let me see, Raven, you should be, it's not used to you? Well, of course. This is not the house that I wanted. But this house should be somewhere. Ah, right, it's at the north side. Here it is, now flower shop. This is essentially important to go to if you want to progress in the game. Have you seen that wiggly tree that's growing on Route 36? Well, I could, and I know that it's there, but I never actually checked it out. My little sister got all excited when went to see it. I'm worried. Isn't it dangerous? Alright, I cannot actually do this until I beat the gym leader. But, anyways, I guess that's it. I guess I'm gonna have to talk to her after I beat the gym leader, but we're gonna save the gym leader for next part. So now it's just an exploration of, well, more like a tour of Goldenrod. A very crappy and uninteresting tour, but nonetheless, a tour. So, anyways, on Let's Play Pokemon Crystal, we're gonna go ahead and fight Whitney, our third gym leader, and I guess that will be it. So, next time, I guess I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. See you guys then.